So as I looked up at that killbot, I hollered, "Listen up, soldier. I'm going to ask you a few questions and you will answer truthfully or I will grind you into chum and feed you to them fish. And by that I mean fish carrying rifles. You get me?"
Sir, yes, sir. Aye.
First question. Would you eat the enemy for any reason? I mean, should we by chance or intentionally kill some during the mission and then find a convenient barbecue set nearby? The bot thought about that a few seconds.
Sir, aye. I don't believe so, sir.
Second question, I went on, not quite sure Angus was being entirely truthful. Are you a lying vegan hypocrite waiting to jump on some fish and chow down on his greasy, grimy grouper guts the first chance you get? Hearing that messed up question, Angus eyeballed me like some sort of excommunicated vegan monk. I'm not sure what went through his melon-headed brains, but eventually he said,
Sir, aye. Not sure what you're getting at, mate, but I'm thinking negative on that one, sir.
"Okay then. My third and final question is..." I had to stop for a moment because I suddenly realized that I didn't have another question. Brain fart. I hate when that happens. But I just couldn't stop. It would make me look like those incompetent, brainless schmucks who run for election and choke on simple questions. I had to come up with something. Staring Angus straight in one of his 24 eyes, I asked, "What's your favorite color?" Angus stood there for a moment and then replied,
Sir, aye. Can you define what you mean by colour, sir?
"What do you mean, what do I mean? You know, color. It means red, blue, stuff like that."
Aye. Now I see where you're coming from, sir. I know what the word means, just not what part of the spectrum you're referring to. It's not the same for reconnaissance BRAs like me, sir. We're tetrachromats. That means, aye, my eyes register a broader spectrum of light, sir.
Tetra what? This was annoying. I was looking for, like, the simplest answer on the planet. Planetoid, you know what I mean. Instead, I was getting this load of hooey. "Look," I said, trying to keep cool, "just pick a friggin' color." Angus rubbed his metal chin to think.
Aye. Well, sir, I'm fond of wavelength 140 nanometers. Lots coming off the red giant just beyond the nebula out back. I suppose you could say it's a colour in the ultraviolet spectrum, but you, or any human for that matter, wouldn't be able to see it.
"Well, if everyone can't see it, then why call it a color?"
Aye.
Angus said, cocking his head.
I suppose without ability to input small wavelengths, it wouldn't be considered a colour for humans.
"So it's not really a color?"
Aye. Well, I wouldn't say that, sir.
"Look," I said, getting kind of annoyed. "If something can't be seen or touched, then it doesn't really exist. And if it don't really exist, then we don't have to care much about it, right? Forget I asked about it. Let's get on with the mission. If we hurry up, we might get back before all the festivities are over. It is, after all, Pan-Galactic Circumcision and Free Popsicle Day. There's going to be a parade with floats, and I want to get back before happy hour ends."
Sir, yes, sir,
said Angus, saluting. I doubt Angus knew what I was talking about. Pan-Galactic Circumcision and Free Popsicle Day don't mean that much to some. It depends on your species. But battle-ready androids can really drive you whale shit crazy. That's especially true if you try holding a normal conversation. On the positive side, this BRA could at least salute in the right direction. If he could shoot straight too, I figured we had a better than average chance of making it back with our butt cracks still in their designated locations.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.